Yo, what up everybody? I'm back, and today's video I'm talking about drinking booze, or in my case, not drinking booze, because I am officially 3 months no booze. If you don't want to hear me talk about that, then don't watch this video. I promise next video I'm going to be showing some vintage, some more of my collection stuff. So stay tuned for that. Thanks everyone for watching my recent videos, all the 10 for 10. Yeah, so right now I'm in Horseshoe Bay. This is like on my drive to work. I just kind of stopped to come down here. This is a sweet spot, beautiful area. Anyway, I'm sitting on a stump here. This old tree down by the water. Okay, so let me get into this. I guess, yeah, 3 months no booze. The last few years I've been toying or playing around with not drinking booze, going in and out, doing months at a time or weeks at a time and not drinking. First time I did it was when Ren was pregnant, my wife, with our second son Jasper. So I almost did her whole pregnancy no booze, which was the first time, which that time was super hard to do it, but since then it hasn't been so hard. But basically why I wanted to do this video is just to tell you how I'm feeling after 3 months no booze. The reason I stopped drinking is not because I don't like the actual act of drinking. I love drinking. I love a cold beer. It's like the best thing. But it's more so how it affects my mental state going forward. Like being out drinking with your homies or on a Friday night, you know, I love it. I miss that. I miss the taste of a cold beer. But it wasn't doing me any favors. It wasn't doing me any good in my life. It wasn't getting me anywhere. You know, a weekend of drinking would put me out for a week, give me tons of anxiety. My brain was foggy. Couldn't think straight, couldn't get shit done, couldn't get motivated. It also put me in a negative space a lot of the time, so I'd be coming into work on a Monday, anxious, not stoked to be there, worried about everything, worried about what was going to happen, what's going to go on this week, what's going to happen in the business, just bad vibes, and I didn't like it. And so for a while I would like go through stints of not drinking, or just be like, I'm only going to drink on the weekend, and then not drink during the week, which sure, that can work, but basically Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you're still recovering from the weekend of drinking, for me anyway, and I was it was rough to get back into the week, and it took me till friggin' Thursday to be stoked on work again, and then I would drink on the weekend, and then I'd be back to the same cycle of doing that. So Mondays are definitely not as bad now. So how do I feel now, 3 months no drinking? Well, like I said, I'm totally fine to come into work on a Monday. Don't mind it at all. I think my mental state is way more stable. I don't get anxiety anymore at all, really. Even when things are kind of crazy up and down, I can maintain a way more positive mental attitude towards life. I never really did it for losing weight. I don't even really lose weight when I don't drink, to be honest. I don't know, maybe I just make up the calories in other areas. I eat more food or something, but that wasn't really a factor for me. It was more just about the mental game. So yeah, so I don't get anxious anymore. I am way more self-confident. I'm not, I say my mental recognition is better, but I'm just stumbling on words of what to say right now. So who knows? That comes with other stuff. I'll talk about that in another video. But I guess I'm more social. I'm not worried about being around big groups of people or being in big meetings anymore. I'm definitely putting myself out there more. Just a lot of positive things for me. And I'm not saying everyone should stop drinking. I'm just telling you what it did for me. and why I did it. Now, I don't know if this will be like for the rest of my life, if I will drink again or not. I'm kind of leaning towards not. It's funny, when you stop drinking, you start to notice all these other people who don't drink in the world. And when you drink, you don't really notice these people. You don't know that they're out there, but there is a lot of people that don't drink. And, the biggest worry about not drinking is, okay, how am I going to go out and socialize? How am I going to go out with my friends on a Friday night and have fun? For the first while, yeah, it sucks. You're not going to enjoy it. You're going to want to drink. It's not really that easy. But then after a period of time, you actually don't need it. And you can go out on a Friday night, go to the bar, be super social, laugh all night, have fun. And it's fine. It's fine. You're having a great time. People think they're funnier when they're drunk or when they're drinking, but this is totally not true. It's just you're dumbed down. Your senses are dumbed down, so it seems that way. So that issue is fine. So I'm happy to go out now and not drink. I went to Amsterdam for a week and didn't have a drink, which is kind of crazy because even when I was not drinking before, I would end up drinking on vacations because I'm like, I don't have to worry about work or my mental state. I would just drink. But then you come back from a vacation after like a week of solid drinking, and then you're even more screwed for a longer period of time. So that's not a good idea either. So I'm not going to do that anymore, I don't think. One thing that someone once told me, that actually Kelly Cole's like 20 years sober. If you guys know Kelly Cole, shout out to you, my man. He said you never regret waking up not hungover. You never wake up in the morning and go like, I wish I drank last night. I really want to feel like shit today. But every day you wake up ready to attack the day not hungover is awesome. You can go to a concert, you can go out, and you can do all these things in life and just come home, hit the hay, wake up, and feel good the next day. It's actually possible. Plus, there's all these other crazy things about it. Like when you drink, you want to smoke ciggies, and then that's super bad. I don't want to smoke ciggies. I got 2 kids. I want to live a long time. Also, more people die from drinking booze than any other drug in the world, which is crazy because it's in your face everywhere you go, and it's just so acceptable. Every party, every social event is like, it's in your face and it's the thing, and it kills more people than heroin. But like I said, this is me. It doesn't have to be you. I'm just sharing my experience here. I had a hard time just with a couple drinks. I straight up, if I'm going to go drinking, I'm going to go drinking. And it's like, if I'm going to have a couple beers, I might as well have a 6-pack. So it wasn't really good for me. Anyway, just want to share that with you guys. I feel great right now. I'm going to continue on. Basically, you go through stages. It's like, I think it's 3 weeks for alcohol to get out of your system. Then it's like, those are the hardest, but then you don't really feel the benefits. The benefits come slow, and it's a slow build to like get yourself back. Most people, when I first did that break when Ren was pregnant, there was probably no break or substantial break in drinking since I was a teenager, since I started drinking at about, 14 years old. I think that's kind of crazy. So from when you're 14 years old till I was about 36 years old, I never really had a big break from drinking alcohol. That's crazy. That's over 20 years of solid drinking. So then you got to realize your brain never returns back to its virgin state or its state of not feeling the effects of alcohol, because alcohol takes a long time to get out of your system. So basically, not drinking or taking any substances allows you to be your true self, or allows you to hopefully get back to being your true self. And it's super rad. Super rad. I love it. I was watching a YouTube video last night of Fear God guy, Jerry Lorenzo, and someone else was on there. Some musician, I forget. I'm bad with names. I can't see. Maybe it doesn't help your brain that much. I can't even remember these guys' names. anyways, Jerry Lorenzo and someone else, and they were talking about not drinking, and he was saying like he woke up one day and started to think about how much of his potential, how much of his possible potential did he want to access in his life and realize? How much of his potential did he want to realize in his life? And what's the answer? For anybody who asks themselves that question is going to say, I want to access 100% of my potential, obviously. So in that case, if you want to access 100% of your potential, then the easy answer is to not drink and waste part of that potential away. That kind of hit home with me. So that's it. It's hard sometimes. Sometimes you want to drink. Sometimes you want to drink the stresses of life away, or whatever you got going on. You want to drink to mask it. You want to drink to drink to kind of get, I do. I want to, drink to forget about some bullshit in your life. But all it does is cover it up. It doesn't help anything. And then it comes right back and it's worse. So, I mean, another thing for me not drinking is I've been able to really attack things that were kind of messed up in my life and get more organized, get my home life sort of back on track, things that I've been putting off and procrastinating for years starting to attack. I mean, there's still so many things I want to do, but it's been a pretty productive period for me, and I'm going to keep on this track. That's it. Thanks for watching. Hope you got some value out of this. I'm going to be dropping a clothing or collection video next one. I also got a book review coming up because I read a sick book recently and I want to share it with you guys. So later. Bye.